Hey, I'm Brian.
And I'm Mike.
And together we are
Hamburger Robot.
This is like such a perfect game. It's actually written by Ramis and Aykroyd.
Oh, it's supposed to be the sequel, right? Yeah.
Yeah, this would have taken the place of the third movie.
Right.
We'll just go ahead and start.
Should have taken the place of the second movie, but
Nice. We'll go experienced.
Who's your favorite Ghostbuster?
That's a loaded question. It's Venkman. I mean, I love Bill Murray, so I feel like that's a generic answer. But
Louis Tully.
Okay. Yeah, Janine from the cartoon.
Well, no, Louis put on the uniform, man.
All right.
He ran there in part two.
Okay, fine. Leslie Jones. How's that answer?
This doesn't exist in our universe, man. And if you're gonna go with that one, was she the best one in that movie? I thought it was.
No, it was
Kristen
definitely
Wiig.
No.
Oh,
Kristen Wiig. Kate McKinnon.
McKinnon, yeah.
She owned that movie.
So,
but I go back and watch it again, and like she's not she's not as good.
Did you
as
lose
I
a bet or something like that, or what? You had to go back and watch it again. It's like, did somebody force you to do it?
Yeah.
I watched it once. It's enough for me. It wasn't that bad as long as you don't really realize it's a Ghostbusters movie.
Well, that's just the thing. It's like I watched it because I love Ghostbusters, and I said, this is what they're giving us. I would have preferred, Afterlife or, a third movie that took place in the same universe. But I took what I was given, and I said, well, all right, I'll make the best with this. And it's all right.
You think the new one's going to be good?
I do. I have high hopes. I'm optimistic when it comes to entertainment. I like sequels. I know a lot of people don't like sequels, but like right here, just the music. I mean, this is great.
Mm-hmm.
This is fine.
Yeah, it looks like a Ghostbusters movie.
Yeah, and if it's fan service
they,
or
they
whatever.
did their own voices in this one too, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it ironic that the guy who voiced Garfield voiced Peter Venkman on the cartoon, but then Bill Murray voiced Garfield in the movies?
Yeah,
I don't get it.
It is upsetting.
This is the re-release. Definitely the re-release.
Yes. Yep.
In loving memory of.
This is an HD remake.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm making enough money for that.
Is it hurting your eyes? It's
No,
so
yeah. Oh, a nice little callback to the first movie with the psychic cards that Bill Murray had there.
Oh, nice. I never noticed that before. Yeah. That was like my favorite scene in that movie too.
Yeah.
I don't know, a couple of wavy lines. It's just not your lucky day, is it?
A lot of people look at Ghostbusters as just a straight comedy, and it's not. It's actually a horror movie, in my opinion.
Okay, so with that, how do you feel about Afterlife?
I think it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
You can't beat the first one.
Right.
They tried with the second one. It was horrible.
No, they didn't try with the second one. They said, we got to get something out. And
Yeah.
then I don't even think Bill Murray wanted to be part of it, and they dragged him into it.
It was a product plug, though. I mean, they had the Nintendo controller in there, and
It was the 80s, man. You had to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it, 89, right? Ghostbusters 2, 89,
Yep.
I think? Right on the precipice of the 90s. But I think it'll be good. They're going to, obviously the kid is Egon's grandson.
Right. It looks like Stranger Things, which it needs to be.
Yeah, well, because it will be.
Yeah. But that's cool.
Paul Rudd does no wrong, supposedly.
Am I right?
He's
Are
a
you
funny
right?
guy.
Yeah.
He's a funny guy.
So, I once made the mistake of... I didn't know the words to use. I was just kind of having a conversation with my wife, and somehow I said, that I like Paul Rudd, and his movies are good. And like, he's not the best, but, he's fine. And she's like, you think Paul Rudd's fine? I was like, okay, I know this is never going to end. Then she tells all her friends at work. Then they're texting each other back and forth every time there's a Paul Rudd movie or commercial.
It's like, whoa.
Oh, Paul Rudd's fine. Tell your husband. I'm like, okay.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy, Mike.
So
calm down.
yeah. So when news broke that he was in Ghostbusters, yeah.
He's a funny dude. He's a really funny guy.
He's great.
He's I don't even really watch Conan O'Brien show, but I always.
You can't anymore.
Well, yeah, it ended, but he all his little clips where he'd bring on Mac and Me.
Yeah.
Just silly.
I wanted to see that movie so bad.
Mac and Me?
Playing Cuba. Yeah, for a long time. I watched it like 2 years ago.
Oh, did you want to kill yourself afterwards?
No, I wanted to watch it again, and I might have. I think it's fantastic.
E.T. or Mac and Me? Which one?
Well, this is where you're going to get to know my personality.
It's Mac and me. I
It's
can tell right
absolutely
now.
Mac
It's
and me.
absolutely Mac and me.
E.T. is too just polished or too much mainstream. And look at this. Check
A
this
little
out.
Vigo, nice. The Carpathian.
Yeah.
Ghostbusters, what do you want?
So he's still stuck in the painting. Then is what they're saying.
Yeah. I don't know if that's an impression or
I'm looking up your file.
if that's the real guy. Who the hell knows? I don't know. Is the guy still alive?
Now,
Well, he would have been when this game was first made. So
Yes. There it is.
in 2002 or whatever it was.
All right, so this is very boring footage here. I should actually go do something. We're going to go downstairs and interact with the story. Make something happen.
All right.
There it is. It seems oddly drawn to the containment grid. He's been fascinated with it ever since.
So you got Slimer. Of course, in the first movie, he was not their
Buddies,
friend.
right.
He was not their friend. In the second movie, he became their friend because of what? The cartoon, right?
Yeah, and then in this,
He's like,
let's get him.
Yeah, now they're going to get him again? He's not their friend.
Let's do it. Let's get him. He's a friend. It's like the friend you like to slap every time you see him.
You're disintegrating there, kid. That's my fault.
Oh,
I was fine-tuning the
Did you get slimed? Is that what happened?
I hit the containment unit with the proton stream and damaged it and
Oh.
let a ghost out. So now I got to go clean up my mess, I guess.
This will work out great.
So you're the rookie here, right? You're like the
Yeah.
the fifth Ghostbuster?
Yeah, and
Caution, Slimer's harmless.
personally, I think they made this
About the other guy.
character look like me somehow.
Let's talk.
Yeah,
At least from the back, right? If you-
definitely.
Your
I've,
hair
ne-
is a little darker, maybe lighter.
I've never seen my front, so
Yeah, exactly. You don't see your...
I'm always looking at the back of my head. You know what I mean?
That's a little odd.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't even know how
Can you
that's
really
possible.
do that? You think it would work better if it was a first person instead of over the shoulder?
No, I'm not a fan of first person.
You want to get to know your proton pack.
And how open world is it once you get out of this place?
Not
It's,
at
so it's
all.
very linear. It's you
Very
have to follow
linear.
the story. So you think it'd be cool? If they
But
made
it's a
it-
great story.
You think it'd be nice if they made a game similar to this that was open world, like a Fallout or a...
Fallout.
Or,
That would. I mean, it sounds like it'd be cool, but they made another Ghostbusters game, and I don't think it was any good because, well, it wasn't. It wasn't a story. It wasn't. This is the third movie. It's very tied in with the first movie, and
Right, but you know so then the movie's done. Now you're gonna have Afterlife, which ties the two movies together, and this perhaps I don't know maybe, but ends it, or begins it again, if you will.
begins a new franchise. I would
because
think.
the Extreme Ghostbusters was already taken, so they had to do a different Ghostbuster.
Oh no.
What about the cartoon? Did you like the cartoon?
Yes, I was a huge fan of it. Of the toys, of course. The Firehouse, one of the
Right,
greatest.
the toys are good.
Yeah.
I love the toys. Kenner did a great job. The only problem I have with Kenner is some of their sizing is weird. Like Slimer's gigantic as a toy.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Not small. He should have been packaged with Egon or Bankman or something. And the fact that the toys are obviously based off the cartoon, but
Right.
they never made the Boogeyman.
Yeah, that's stupid, isn't it?
Boogeyman would be a great toy. He's the greatest cartoon villain of that cartoon.
Yes. I don't think there's any debate there.
Oh,
They made
that-
a Sam Hain figure in the Mego style
Yeah.
figures. But,
Yeah, Boogeyman was good though. He was pretty crazy.
and he was pretty.
Well, he was crazy.
Yeah, sorry. What?
Goat legged. you know.
I'm a fan of goat legs. What can I say?
Okay. What would you rather have?
Mr.
Would you
Thomas
rather?
is fine.
Would you rather
Yeah.
have invisible hands or the legs of a goat? Give it a thought. What would you rather have?
Invisible hands? What
Yeah.
is that?
Like your hands are gone. They're still there. They're there, but from the wrist down, you can't see them, and you can't use the I just wear gloves. You can't wear gloves.
Okay.
You can't paint them. They're invisible.
Yes, I want those. I want those now.
What would you do with them though?
All the things I can't do with hands people can see.
Like what?
Guilt-free hands.
Not
I don't
really,
know.
because you can still see your arm moving.
Yeah, but there's no
If I had goat legs, I'd be a freaking superhero, man.
be a tap dancing champion
No, I'd be walking up mountains and whatnot.
and whatnot.
And whatnot,
ZL.
I mean, goats.
Okay.
Been a while since you played this game, huh?
It has been. And like I said, it's very difficult to talk and follow a story, and
Especially when you're thinking about invisible hands right now.
I can't stop.
See, invisible hands, you wouldn't be able to see where the Z button was when your finger was at it.
Deploy
So
trap.
how would you play? You know, I'm gonna put my thumb on the
Well,
Z button.
I'm not looking at my hands while I play.
You looked at the button just a second ago to find out where it was.
Yeah, but I didn't need to look at my hands. Okay,
I'd have goat legs.
yeah, no, I got that. So that you should be happy that I'm taking the invisible hands. Because who needs so many choices, you know?
It's only two choices. It's a would you rather.
Yeah. But if you eliminate one choice, then there's no choice, and it's fantastic.
So what ghost is that? Was it just a random ghost?
That was some Italian restaurant owner.
It wasn't
I'm
the
assuming.
Scoleri brothers?
Could be.
Well, they're the ones from the
Second
movie.
one, yeah, in the courthouse.
And they were in their execution clothes, so I didn't look like them.
Hey, how come this month gets all the new stuff?
I think Ghostbusters now would work better as a hour-long weekly show.
Well, that's yes.
And
That would be fantastic.
you know and they can even like tie it into real stuff, like kind of like The Conjuring does, how they're like, oh, we're here and there, and the Amityville and whatnot. If they can go to supposedly haunted places,
They could do like CCTV footage in an
Yeah.
episode.
yeah,
Shaky cam.
They could. I mean, I'm not a big fan of
No.
found footage at all, but it would definitely be tie into things. They could run into guys like the ghost hunters,
Oh,
you
or,
know,
who are the ones that pick on the ghosts? The ghost bullies when Ghost Adventures.
Ghost Adventures.
right?
Zach Baggins, whatever his name is.
Yeah, where he's out
There's
there.
any ghosts around here, I'll kick their butts.
Yeah.
But then he feels like he's always being attacked by one. He's like, oh, I feel heavy. I'm gonna fall down. my hair gel's falling out.
I'm out of breath and I got scratches on my back.
Yeah. Those shows suck. They're always like, did you see that? No, because the camera's pointing at your face.
Yeah.
In
Did
the
you hear
dark.
that? No.
Yeah, nope.
Add it in post. Here we are at the Cedric Hotel.
There's a.
The flowers are still standing.
Oh, nice.
Thanks.
We came, we saw, we kicked his ass, right?
Hell yeah. Well, this Ghostbusters is my number 3 favorite movie of all time.
What's your number 1 and 2?
I don't know. Should we? I mean, if we're doing this, if we're bonding, shouldn't you tell me your number 3 favorite movie of all time?
I can't really categorize the favorite movies. I don't know. Ghostbusters is definitely up there. I like the original Matrix, the first one there.
Okay.
I wouldn't say it's a top 3.
All right. You just name a movie you like, since you're not as psychotic as me.
Yeah, I don't
All right.
pin myself down to things. It's like
Well, I decided them as I watched them, which rank they would be, just in case I ever got asked.
Though?
My wife and I actually know the answers to any questions we would get asked on like a Newlywed Show or something, because we planned it out ahead of time. Because I don't want to be embarrassed on national TV.
I know my wife enough to know before we go into things like that.
Don't they all think they know that, and then they're embarrassed on national
Trust
TV?
me, I can finish your sentences, man.
Wow.
I mean, we do this together. We collect the toys together. She doesn't like Ghostbusters. She hates Ghostbusters.
Do you guys
so-
have different parents?
Of course, we have different.
Okay, no,
parents.
it's just a question.
But they are closely related. No. She's great.
Yeah.
Although it is weird that she and her mother have the same birthday, and me and her father have the same birthday. So it's like it's a weird.
There's
thing.
something up. Yeah.
It's cosmic, I guess. And she does this stuff with me. Like I said, she hates Ghosts. She hates the Ghostbusters movies. She thinks it's horrible.
What?
She loves the toys, though.
How are you friends with her?
Exactly. We differ on a lot of things.
You guys don't really talk. It's just
we exist.
she gets home.
She doesn't like some of the movies I like. Like I watched Army of the Dead yesterday. She's like, "Why'd you watch that garbage?"
Is
I'm
that the thing with Batista?
like, yeah, it
Okay.
wasn't that bad. If you suspend all reality and realize that
Which I always do.
it's not that bad.
My number 2 favorite movie of all time, since you asked, is
I had for 1 and 2.
Big Trouble in Little China.
That's a good movie. It's
It's a great movie. It's
The old
number
Pork
2
Chop
of all time.
Express.
Yeah.
I would say that's up there in the. It's definitely one of my favorite Kurt Russell movies.
Yeah.
With The Thing. And,
Yeah. I'm not a huge,
Overboard.
I like camp. I like camp.
Tango and Cash.
Yeah.
I like
Cash
Kurt
isn't
Russell.
bad.
He's a pretty good. So you like Escape from New York and Escape from LA.
It's strictly Big Trouble in Little China for me. I don't dislike other stuff, but none of it really blows my skirt up.
Best Big Trouble in Little China was the best personification of Mortal Kombat's Raiden on TV.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, they Christopher Lambert, did a good job.
He is great.
He's the Highlander, man.
He is
so
great.
it's
yeah.
what's number 1?
Army of Darkness.
All right, that's right.
Yeah.
I should know by the posters you have out in your
Yeah,
house.
and if you think about it, Jack Barton and Ash are pretty
very
similar.
similar.
Yeah.
very similar.
I got to type. Alright, so I'm supposed to go find a ghost, I guess.
So did you watch all the Ash versus Evil Dead? show?
Absolutely. So
I did not.
did you watch any?
None. Zero.
Were you not Evil Dead Army of Darkness fan in the first place?
I was
or-
an Evil Dead fan. I was an Evil Dead 2 fan. Army of Darkness, I watched it, of course.
Mm-hmm.
It just kind of was. Yeah, I like Sam Raimi. I think Sam Raimi does some good stuff.
Yeah.
A little over the top, but I like over the top sometimes. I don't know. It's just the Army of Darkness is kind of like silly to me.
Yeah. Well, that's
Super silly. When Evil Dead, the first one, was actually like, if you really watch it, they tried to be super serious about it. And then Evil Dead 2 is basically a shot-for-shot remake.
Nope.
No?
No.
You don't think so?
No. And I got myself into the PKE meter, and I don't know how to get out because I wasn't paying attention. I suck.
Did you watch the remake of the Evil Dead?
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I like the humor. I like humor. I really need to figure out how to get out of this PKE meter. Sorry
you
about
just
this.
did it.
No,
No.
where's the controls? And I played this game a lot. Whoa. Settings. Controls.
Controls.
This is
Janet
fantastic.
Jackson. Control.
You know what? This is embarrassing. I pressed X, it turns it on. Every other button.
What if you hold X down?
Nope.
What about the bumper buttons?
Nope. I'm going to destroy this hotel by walking into crap because I'm staring at the PKE meter.
What about the joystick? Or the directional pad?
Oh, I see. It wants me to use this thing.
Yeah, you have to, I think, right?
All right.
Hold ZR to scan to get more information from the source.
I'm losing. Oh, I'm supposed to just scan the slime. See, when you're not paying attention, it's ridiculous. We would have had this game finished by now.
Really? Is it that short?
No,
I guess say.
I'm lying. No,
I'm
I
out.
scanned it. What's it go?
Okay, you got it. Now just take a scan.
Is that not what I'm... CR.
Army of Darkness.
I don't know my left from my right. I don't know if you ever knew that about me.
No, that's...
I just made that up too. But
Yeah.
yeah, Ash vs. Evil Dead. At first, I wasn't sure,
Uh-huh.
and then after a while, I was like, okay, yeah, it's my favorite show because people have this with Star Wars. I'm not a huge Star Wars guy. Like,
Right.
they're okay. I like them. They're fine. So the sequels that everybody absolutely hates or whatever, I was like, they were more of the same, so I was okay with them. But yeah, the first Ash vs. Evil Dead, it didn't go exactly as I wanted it to or expected it or as I would have done it. So at first I was like, I don't know if I like this, and then after a while I was like, yeah, I like this. This is fine. So it's like Paul Rudd fine, you know.
A little flashback humor. I like it.
Hey, that's what I do.
Have you watched the new Creep Show?
No, is that on Shudder?
Shudder, yes.
I've seen a lot of stuff that's on Shudder that I want to watch.
Season 2, I think it's episode 1, the second story. It's like a Bob Ross guy who's from, like, he was in Vietnam, so he saw some stuff, but he's all quiet now. And they're going to cancel his show, but, like, next door to his little PBS, it's in the 70s, too. The next door to his PBS show is like an Antiques Roadshow type thing. Mm-hmm. And Ted Raimi's on it as Ted Raimi.
Nice.
And he puts the Necronomicon down, and the Deadites come out of it when they recite the stuff. So there's like a little
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
20-minute episode of this Bob Ross guy just wrecking Deadites.
I like that.
Yeah, so it's a nice little callback to if you're a fan. If you have no idea about it, you're like, what is this crap? You know, this is stupid.
We got a man down.
Did he get slimed? Is it Vinkman?
Sounds like it. They even got the same music.
This is almost like the first movie.
Yeah, they do a lot of callbacks to it. Even the music
Yeah.
when you're running to find them and everything.
Come on, shake a leg. You can move faster than that.
Well, if
Yeah.
you get out of my way there, Stance, you can move.
Stance.
Oh, right turn.
He's been slimed again.
Oh,
See?
again.
I was covering the elevator.
So, Vinkman, worst Ghostbuster, you think? I mean, best. Everybody loves him, but as far as like skill wise,
Oh, skill wise.
worst Ghostbuster.
Well, yeah, because he's a poonhound.
Oh.
He's like Ash. See,
Yeah.
you got to realize I like the the anti-hero dum-dums. And
Yeah, like Jack Burton.
exactly.
Yeah, I like that. You know, it's
Like when he kicks the door open and fires the submachine gun into the ceiling and knocks himself out with the bricks that fall on his head. It's good stuff.
well, but Bill Murray. I mean, Venkman was a psychologist, parapsychologist, if you will, right?
Oh, yeah, they're all
He
intelligent.
had that. Well, they had the college grant from the school. That's what they were doing all their stuff with at first, and then they got kicked out.
Didn't Ray like cash out his life savings or his
I think
inheritance or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then well, they got in trouble for what the library ghost, right? In the first one, I can't even remember.
I watched Ghostbusters. I mean, I've watched it a lot. I'm not. This is why I like certain types of movies. I'm not a detail person. You know, Army of Darkness, they knock someone in a pit and like 47 gallons of blood come flying out. I'm like, that's cool. I like that. So I don't know if they got in trouble for the library ghost. I mean, yeah, I guess so.
I thought that's what they get their funding ripped from the college. And
Okay.
that's when they're out there in the.
You were watching like adult details. I was just watching Venkman trying to see boobies.
Well,
you
I've
know?
watched it again as an adult.
Well, I have too, but I still watch it like a child. So
What about Winston Zedmore? Is he a good Ghostbuster?
yeah, he does all the grunt work.
He's
you know?
every man, yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, it's gonna be embarrassing.
You get your butt kicked by
I know. At
like
least
a
you,
conductor.
At least you have lots of information to spew. I'm just sucking wind in this game.
You're wrecking that table, boy.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you.
But
what.
if you can concentrate on this game and actually play it, it's so great, and it does make you feel like you're.
you are a Ghostbuster.
Yeah,
You know.
those proton streams work like you would expect them to, and. It's
But you're
really
crossing the hell out of the streams right now.
No. It just looks that way from your angle.
Do you cross them later on? Of course you do, don't you?
Of course you do.
You gotta.
You have to.
Do you fight Gozer in this one?
No, but there's a lot of Ivo Shandor, who was the architect who designed Dana Barrett's building, and they get
Central
more
Park
into
West, yeah.
that. What's that?
Central Park West,
Yes,
right?
yes. And I know that the new Afterlife movie is gonna focus a lot on Ivo Shandor, so like, I may have a little bit of information advantage on that possibly, so that I don't have to watch it as an adult. I can be a baby-minded toddler watching it, and I can say, "Oh, Finn Wolfhard, he's from Netflix.
Yeah, he's
dreamy."
that Netflix guy.
Yeah.
He's that Netflix guy. He's the new Paul Rudd.
No, Paul Rudd is the new Paul Rudd. It's like he just sheds a layer of skin off, and he's the same guy again. Never ages. Ridiculous.
Yeah, he's like the same age as me, and I'm like, how's that happen?
Yeah. What did
Some people
I
are
do?
blessed, and some people are not blessed.
What did I do, God?
Yeah.
What is the deal?
Yeah, good looks and talent. You son of a biscuit.
There we go.
I'm like the alter ego of Paul Rudd,
The anti-Rudd.
the anti-Rudd, the anti-Rude.
Oh, Lord.
Paul Rude. The only thing I have in common with him is my middle name. It's Paul.
Well, there you go.
There you go. See, I'm
Advantage
almost a Paul Rudd. Paul Dud. That's who I am. I'm Paul Dud.
Perfect. So what do you think of this game? Is this something that you think you'd play at some point?
Would I play it now? Yeah, of course I'd play it now if I had it. But
It's worth getting.
when it came out, like originally, I remember seeing it. And what did it come out for?
PS3 and Xbox, yeah.
and Xbox.
And back then
360?
it even had like multiplayer and stuff. I don't think that's active anymore, but
Yeah, that's and that it almost sold me. I don't know at what point in time of life I was in. I think I was in. I was definitely in the army. I think.
did not know that.
I did it for 15 years.
Well, thank you.
No, thank you. No, but I don't remember exactly when it came out or what I was doing. Other things were on my mind at that point in time, like
How to get out of the army.
divorces, and how to get out of the army, and becoming the embodiment of Bill Murray.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's interesting. When did this game come out originally? I want to say like 2003. I don't know. We'll have to add that
Someone
in
will have to
post.
fact check that.
have to add that in post. Do we have a fact checker? I mean,
Sure.
the microphone was set up for midgets, so
Yeah.
it's like, is there a little person running around that can check my
Well,
facts? I got all the information in the world in my hand right now.
Just want to tell anyone that's interested in this game that it's absolutely fantastic. Definitely check it out. If you're a Ghostbuster fan. If you're not a Ghostbuster fan, it's still a great game. But I'm going to recommend it to you. You should definitely check this out. If you got a system that runs it, you got PS3, Xbox, PS4, Xbox One, whatever's out now.
Yeah, it's on like the Xbox store, right?
And we're playing it on Switch right now. Yep, you get digital, and it's cheap. It's a cheap game. It's like a $20 game, and it's usually on sale. So that's it for Ghostbusters right now. But I'm glad you checked it out. What do we talk about?
Toys, movies, anything retro, anything vintage, anything that just crosses our minds, anything we pull out of the hat, video games.
Yeah, we got a hat and
We
a
got
wheel.
a hat, we got a wheel. We watch Nicolas Cage movies. we do it all, man.
We do it all.
We do it all.
Hamburger Robot.
Join us wherever you get your podcasts.
Join us.
Join us.